gang. Hey, foodie gang. Welcome back. You are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. And I know it has been a couple of days, but I am back, y'all. Let me readjust my lighting a little bit. So, I have this new light. So y'all gonna see me messing with it. There we go. I had to brighten my phone. And I had a great birthday weekend. I took a couple of days off. I am back now. And Grace said, hey girl, happy Friday. How are you? Grace pulling up. And she hit the like button. Thank you guys so much. Yes, Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, Season 3. Episode 18, we are just chugging along. If you missed any episodes, be sure to go back and check them out so you know exactly what we are cooking and what's going on. I have been telling you guys about this recipe for a while now. Today, we are going to make Philly cheesesteak sliders. If you are a football fan, if you like sports, this is a great meal for you. And so I have my prep here, my mise en place, whatever you want to call it. And Auntie's advice. How are you doing? She said, hello. Did I see you in the live tonight? Yes, I am. I took a couple of days off, Auntie. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you guys are on YouTube, you gotta take Auntie's advice. Took a couple of days off, but I'm back now. We're making Philly cheesesteak sliders. And Auntie, you pulled it up just in time. But what I need y'all to do is hit the like button. Let's try to get to 20 likes. You can support this channel, keep the stove on, and money sign Chef Big Bang. Or you can send a super chat with your thoughts. Hit the link down below that's pinned to the top of the chat. And join the channel so that you can receive exclusive perks. Being a member. And Diego in the building. And we got Carol. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I got my ingredients here. Let me walk y'all through it. And like I said, Foodie Gang, I got a new light, so we're going to see how it goes. So this is the beef that I'm using. Beef shaved steak. I got this from Fred Meyer's, and as you guys can see, I believe Fred Meyer's and Cars has this. So that's our beef that we're going to use. And for our slider, we're going to use the King's Hawaiian sweet rolls. Really good. And then we got provolone cheese. And thank you so much, Carol. But can I get y'all to hit the like button? We got a little bit of peppers. For this recipe, I like to use red bell peppers and green bell peppers. And we got our onions. So let me roll my sleeves up and we finna get started. We are going to keep the seasoning for our sliders pretty simple. I have McCormick steak seasoning. And this is honestly going to be my first time trying it. So I have some steak seasoning. We're going to do a little bit of salt and pepper for the vegetables and the meat. We're going to season the vegetables and we're going to season the meat. Because y'all know how I feel about seasoning. It's necessary to make your food taste good, to really elevate those flavors. Even if you are, just using salt and pepper, that's okay. But you got to have the seasoning. And Carol said hi, said I'm from India. Wow. I'm in Alaska right now. Hit the like button, Foodie Gang. Let's get to 20 likes. I'm in Alaska right now, and so I really appreciate all of you tuning in from wherever you're at in the world. I also recognize that I don't have a schedule for my lives. I just be doing them randomly. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Tania said hi, and Food Lover said hi. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's just get right into it. the first thing that we have to do is we have to cut our bread in half so that we can make it into sliders. So I'm just going to move some things around here. Just going to move some things around. This is a really great and really simple recipe. So, and take that. And this is what we are going to build our sliders in. I have a glass dish here. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in the bottom, just so that they don't stick, but a little bit of butter in the bottom. We're going to build our sliders right into here. And Food Lover said, hi, I'm from the Philippines. Wow, that's amazing. I have never been to the Philippines, but I have heard great things about it. And so you guys, I have my cutting board over here, so you guys can see we got our rolls. And in order for them to be sliders, we're going to have to carefully slice them down the middle. You want to be careful in this step. You don't want to cut yourself. So and I'm just over here slicing it up. I got my cutting board over here, Foodie Gang. But y'all hit the like button, and I will post this recipe after we are done. So I cut it in half. There we go. I cut it in half. I have a little bit of butter here that I have parsley and garlic in here. And I'm going to brush the bottom of this so that the rolls don't stick. I am also going to put a little bit of butter on top so that they get the nice color on them. So there's garlic and parsley in here. I'm just going to swipe this on the bottom. And we're just going to lay our first piece of bread in here. And then we're going to get started sauteing. I like to do this step first so that as my vegetables and meat are coming off the pan, or they're coming out of the pan, I can just put them into I can start building the sliders. Okay, so this is the bottom half of the rolls. Food Lover said, what are you making? I am making Philly cheesesteak sliders. So we have our bottom layer of our bread in there. We are going to start sauteing the meat and the vegetables. And we're just going to, start building our Philly cheesesteak sliders in the pan. So let me get the pan. Oh, and I got some new pots for my birthday, Foodie Gang. That's kind of why I've been off for a couple of days. I got some new pots, some new plates. I got a lot of new kitchen gadgets. So anytime you have, I'm just going to start with this one. Anytime you have new dishes or plates or whatever it may be, I like to wash them off first before I use any of them. So we're going to turn this pan on, and this pan right here, see, aren't they nice, Foodie Gang? Brand new pots. I am so excited. Okay, so we got our pan on the stove. I'm going to put a little bit of avocado oil. If you have olive oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil, all of those will work. And so, if you've been watching 907 Goodies by now, you know how I feel about the sauce bottle by the stove. And you know what? We are going to get our pan in the back on as well and drizzle that with some oil. This larger pan is going to be for our meat. And then this pan right here is going to be for our vegetables. And let me show you guys the vegetables. So we got our peppers and we got our onions. And when you cut these, Foodie Gang, you want to just do a nice julienne. You don't want it to be too thick because these are going to be sliders. So if you cut them pretty small, that's okay too. But so we got our onions and we got our peppers. But shout out to the 7 people for hitting the like. And let me tell y'all about Tillamook. Did I tell you guys that I used to live in Oregon and they have the Tillamook Cheese Factory in Oregon? And I actually went to the Tillamook Cheese Factory in Oregon and it was amazing. And anybody that knows me knows I love cheese. So it was just a fabulous experience going there. And they even have little cheese tasters. They have cheese that you can taste. It was like Costco, but it was all cheese. It was amazing. And P3, we see you, we see you. So we're using provolone for these Philly cheesesteaks. Okay, so this is the first time I'm using my new pot, and I'm excited. So I'm just gonna toss one in there, and these get a little bit hotter. Okay, let me recap y'all, Foodie Gang. There's like a speck or something on my phone, and I keep thinking there's like a crumb on my shirt, but it's really on my phone. Okay, Philly cheesesteak sliders. We have peppers, onions, provolone cheese, and beef shaped steak, I think is what it's called. And we're gonna make these in our baking dish. After we build our Philly cheesesteaks, we're gonna throw them into the oven, which I'm glad I mentioned because I'll turn the oven on. We're gonna throw them into the oven while those are toasting and that cheese is melting on there. We are gonna get our fries started. So perfect for game day. If you're having a tailgate party, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Foodie Gang. I am not a football fan, but I really like the food part of it, like the tailgate parties. Okay. Okay, so let me tell y'all. If you are in the chat, you got to be respectful. You know, you can't be saying crazy stuff. Do not post the same comment more than once. I am going to get to it. And if I miss it, I'll watch it on the replay. Don't worry. I know that you guys are there. But you know what, Foodie Gang? You have no idea how hard it is to cook and talk. It is really hard. It is very, very hard. I know, I make it look easy, but it's very hard. Okay, so we got our peppers on there. Let me get a pair of tongs. I tell you, no matter how much you are prepped out, you always forget something. It never fails. Let me just rearrange some things back over here. And I got my seasoning blends, my McCormick steak seasoning, a little bit of sea salt, and I have some black pepper. Let me make sure. Okay. All right. And let me show you guys these. I got a little butter on here. You guys have probably seen these before when you go out to eat and stuff. So we're going to serve our Philly cheesesteak slider in here with the fries. So I am super excited about all these new kitchen gadgets that I have now. All right. So I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper into our peppers. I tell you, it is really hard being left-handed. But so Philly cheesesteak sliders, hit the like button if you're just coming in. The one thing I like about these containers is that they are hard to open. Here we go. We're going to put a little bit of black pepper in here. Just a little bit, or enough, I should say. And then we're going to hit it with some salt. Always want to be cleaning as you go. Man, when I worked in the kitchen, there were some dirty cooks. Like, they would make one meal and everything in the kitchen would be tore up. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy out here. Okay? Alright. The next thing I'm going to do, I have my pan on the back, is on low heat. No, sorry, it's on like a medium heat. I am going to get my meat started in the back. Philly cheesesteak sliders, hit the like button. And this is our meat that we're going to use. So, beef shaved steak. We're going to use this. Let me just cut this open a bit. Okay, we got everything on now. We got our peppers and onions in the front. We're making Philly cheesesteak sliders. Hit the like button. So we got our peppers and onions. We got our meat on back here. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper, and I have a little bit of steak seasoning that I'm going to put on our beef back here. I might even put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce on here. Y'all, I know I'm not saying it right, so I'm going to have to show y'all the bottle. Okay. And it's still a little bit frozen in the middle, but that's okay. when you get that, when you buy that meat, it's already thawed out. But I froze it when I first bought it or when I first acquired it because I knew I wasn't ready to cook it. Okay. Come back here to our peppers. You guys, I really like the way my new pots are cooking food. I really like these pots, and they're non-stick, so we will see. Woo! Can't go too fast, foodie gang. I'm gonna steam y'all up over here. So we got the peppers and onions. We got the beef on in the black. We got our Hawaiian rolls. I sliced it in half. This is the bottom half. And so when we our oven's hot, oven's ready. When we get our peppers and our meat on to the bread, we're gonna put some cheese on there. I'm gonna put the top half on, and then I'm gonna baste it with butter, so that when it goes into the oven, it browns because of the butter. That's like, you know, the one thing about cooking is like you gotta wait for the food to be done. I think I'm gonna have to turn these up a little bit, but turn my vegetables up, cause we got to go food again. We ain't got that much time. Oh, we gotta go. Okay, so tomorrow I am starting the Spooky Eats food contest. So on my Facebook group, I remember I was telling y'all about the group, the fan page, Chef Big Bang Foodie Gang fan page. In that group, we do food contests, and we've already done 2. This is going to be our 3rd one. So the contest will run for about 2 weeks, and it is a virtual contest. So what you will do is you will make some spooky eats. It could be a sweet or savory item for Halloween theme that's kind of like spooky. You take a picture of it, you submit it to the group album, and then there are 2 other judges, myself included. That makes 3 judges. So we will pick a winner out of all the contestants, and the winner will receive. I'm going to put a little bit more oil in this pan. The winner of the food contest will receive a free Foodie Gang t-shirt, a $20 gift card, souvenirs from Alaska, because you probably will never come to Alaska, or you will never meet anybody from Alaska. Souvenirs from Alaska, and an exclusive interview on 907 Goodies. So if you are already someone who likes to bake or cook, this is right up your alley. Spooky Eats. And I have a couple of recipes for Spooky Eats that I'm going to share with you guys, Foodie Gang. Don't worry, stay tuned. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. When you do subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Ooh, y'all. Philly cheesesteak sliders. Okay, I turned the pan up and we getting somewhere now. I'm turning back down. But we get too hot. I'm going to hit it with a little bit more oil. Ooh, y'all hear that sizzling? Okay, these are about done. About ready to go. Ooh. These are our peppers and our onions for our Philly cheesesteak sliders. These are just about done. Because keep in mind, it is going to cook a little bit more in the oven. But you want to make sure that whatever you're putting on there is fully cooked. Hold on, y'all. Let me check one more time. Ooh. We got that crisp on there, a little bit of chore, never hurt nobody. Okay, these are ready. I got the peppers and onions for the Philly cheesesteak sliders. Now I'm going to move this meat to the front burner. And I'm going to focus on the meat. I'm going to put my steak seasoning, salt and pepper in here. And we finna get this thing on and popping, foodie gang. We finna get this thing on and popping. And the recipe for this item, I am going to put in there after this live stream. I got a little bit of time. Sometimes I'm able to get the recipes before we get here, but sometimes I'm not. It all depends. So, okay, now we're going to season it. It's looking good in here. We got our McCormick steak seasoning. Put a little bit of that in there. See what it's hitting for. Salt and pepper. And then remember, I'm going to put a little bit of this in here. I'm going to put a little bit of this in here. But, hey, Kelly, how are you doing? My bad, Kelly, I was up here cooking. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Okay, so this is the new bottle and this is the old bottle. So, I'm going to use the old bottle, but I wanted to show you guys what the bottle looks like. Ooh. And Kelly said, good, how about you? I am glad to be back. You know, I went live on my birthday 3 times. After that, I'm not going to lie to you again. I was exhausted. And then I got a lot of new stuff. So I got new wine glasses, new pots, and a couple of dishes. So I was kind of just working on, you know, getting everything ready to go, getting everything washed off. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was recovering. And Kelly said, what are you making? Kelly always is coming through with the wonderful questions. Philly cheesesteak sliders. So, those are Hawaiian rolls that I have sliced in half. We're going to build our Philly on the bottom with the steak, peppers, and onions. And I have some provolone cheese. And then I'm going to put the top half of the bread back on there. And it's going to be good, y'all. So, I got the peppers and onions done, and I got my meat right here. It's kind of like sticking together a little bit. Okay, let me show y'all the meat. This is the meat for our Phillies. And Kelly said, that sounds good. It's going to be good. I've actually made the recipe before. My sister was dating this dude who they really liked football. They were really into football. So what we did was we had a tailgate party, and I made these Philly cheesesteak sliders, and then I also made a cheesy bean dip, and we made a couple of other items. And you know what's crazy? I'm like slowly remaking all the stuff because I already made the cheesy bean dip for y'all foodie gang. Okay, I'm gonna taste my meat and see, or I'm gonna taste the meat. Y'all ain't got dirty minds out there. Stay focused. I just want to taste this to make sure that the seasonings are good. Kind of. Yeah, the meat's like kind of like sticking together a little bit. It's not bad, but. All right. This gonna be fire. Ooh, wee! I'm gonna be honest with y'all, foodie gang. I did not expect it to be that good. Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of tilt my pan a little bit so that the juice can run down off the meat. The first thing that I'm gonna put on our Philly is gonna be the meat. And then I'm gonna do the peppers, lay the cheese on top, and y'all finna see. And you know what? I'm telling you, there's a lot of meat in here. I might be able to. Well, we'll see. There's a lot of meat in here. Might have to get some more rolls and make this again. So I'm gonna put the meat on to the rolls. Just build it like that. I put a little bit of butter on the bottom so that they don't stick. Y'all, this meat was way better than what I thought. I was like, okay, McCormick, come through with that steak seasoning now. And then we're gonna just get it into a little bacon dish like this. Y'all, hold on. My doorbell just rang. Hold on, foodie gang. Don't y'all go nowhere. While you wait, hit the like button. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back, foodie gang. Okay, where were we at? Okay. Got the Philly on the meat on here, slider meat. I'm gonna stop right there. Y'all. Okay, so y'all heard the doorbell ring, right? That was my daughter. She's playing outside. She rings the doorbell. I open the door, and she's crying. I'm like, why are you crying for? She's like, I lost my key. Right? Tell me why she just came in the house and found her key. That's why I say you can't even... I always tell her, don't even get stressed out, because you can be stressed out for nothing. And we got Liliana in the building. Just hit 800 subscribers. She is just over there cooking and putting the numbers in and putting the work in. Y'all go check out her channel. She makes amazing food. And the thing I like about her, the thing I like about you, Liliana, is you are a mother of four. So you really think about the budget. Because that's what's important. A lot of us don't have money sometimes. And so, you know, she's just down to earth, act like a regular person, I don't know what happened, but some of y'all out here bougie. Okay, Philly cheesesteak sliders. I'm gonna put a little bit more vegetables on here. We got the beef on there. We got the peppers on there. And now what we're finna do is we're finna take our provolone cheese and lay it on top. And Liliana said, thank you. That looks delicious. Yes, y'all. Go check out her channel and subscribe. I know I'm busy, but I try to watch often. And sometimes I'll be watching and I won't say anything in the comments because I'll be watching off my tablet. But I'm always watching. And I don't know why, for some reason, but when I watch YouTube live on my tablet, there's no comments. I don't know. It's very weird. Or I can't see the live chat. Okay, so we got provolone cheese. This cheese is giving me a hard time trying to open this. And Liliana said, it's an honor to have you watching my channel. And you know what? Liliana, she makes me feel like I'm a star. So we got our provolone, and we're going to just lay it on here like that. Pretty simple. Ooh. This finna be fire. I want it to be real cheesy. Okay. I'm going to put 6 pieces of cheese on here. And, you know, I splurged on this because I got Tillamook. I know y'all be seeing me up in here with great value, but today, I said, no, I got to get the Tillamook. Okay. We got our sliced beef on there, our peppers and our onions. Now we're going to put the top bun back on. And the hardest part is trying not to tear this. Okay. You know how when you're doing something in the kitchen, you feel like you can't even talk because it's so, you know what I'm saying, it's so serious? Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I have some warm butter here, but it kind of solidified a little bit. So I'm going to pop this back into the microwave for 10 seconds. When this butter comes out and it's melted, there's garlic and parsley in here. I'm going to brush the top of our Philly cheesesteak sliders. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay. So I put it in the microwave, got it melted again, and I am just going to put a whole bunch of butter on here. If you bring this to game night or the tailgate party, you finna be the tightest person in the party. They all gonna ask you for the recipe, and you know what you tell them? I got it off this YouTube channel at 907 Good Eats. Okay, y'all. Ooh wee. Just like that. We're gonna put this into the oven for maybe about 10-15 minutes. Look at those. Oh my goodness. You have got to try these. If you like to watch football, you can put these in there before the game starts. Make these, put them into the oven. And if you're like me and you don't really care for football, but you like the food, that's okay too. Now, we are going to put this into the oven. put these right into the oven. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at. Ooh, looks so good, don't it? Okay. All right, I'll stop, Foodie, and I'll stop. So we're gonna put them right into the oven. Let's give it 15 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna put that into the oven, and while we wait, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on our fries. You can serve your Philly cheesesteak sliders with chips, fries, a potato salad if you want. It's up to you, Foodie Gang. So let me put this over there. Always. But I cannot wait to take a bite of those for you guys and to show you. Then we got our oil right here. This is just vegetable oil. I'm gonna put it on the stove. And Kelly said, what cut of meat did you use? Okay, so it was you might have to scroll back. I actually showed you guys the container, and it was beef, or I think it was beef shaved steak, or shaved beef steak. So it was already pre-sliced meat. It was about $10 for a container. If you have a Kroger or a Fred Meyer's in your area, or a Safeway, you should be able to find a meat for roast beef. I mean, what am I talking about? A meat for Philly cheesesteaks. But scroll back, Kelly, and I actually showed you guys the container. And then we got our fries right here. But yeah, can we get the likes up, Foodie Gang? What's going on? And I dropped a little bit of something on the burner, so it's kind of smoking a little bit. I'm gonna turn the fan on. But yes, Foodie Gang, it is October. Okay, so let me talk to you guys about. The menu for the week. Okay, starting this week off. I know it's Friday, but I'm saying for the week because y'all know we on our own schedule. Foodie Gang. Okay, Philly cheesesteak sliders. Tomorrow is going to be the launch of my food contest, Spooky Eats. The Spooky Eats can be sweet or savory, and if you are a member of my Facebook group, my fan page, you will know all about the contest coming up. So you can submit, for about 2 weeks, you can submit a picture of your Spooky Eats, sweet or savory, to the group photo album labeled Spooky Eats, and you can win a free Foodie Gang t-shirt, a $20 gift certificate, souvenirs from Alaska, and an exclusive interview at 907 Goodies. This is about our third food contest that we have done. So I really like doing food contests because I grew up watching the Food Network. And so this is, been a long time coming. With that being said, I want to make these, it's a dessert. It's called Worms and Dirt. I know it doesn't sound that good, but wait till you guys see it. It is super cute, and it looks spooky, and it's very, very delicious if you are going to a Halloween party. I'm also going to be making a homemade chili. I know that the other day we did a budget chili and cornbread, and I told you guys that I was going to make a homemade chili for you guys. So we got the homemade chili is on the menu. I know I've been talking about these pasta shells for so long, but you guys, I went to the butcher and I got a whole bunch of meat. So we're going to be seeing the pasta shells for real this time for the game. And so It's not quite hot yet, but it's getting there. And let me check. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's looking really, really good so far. So we got our Philly cheesesteak sliders in the oven. I'm making fries right now. Let me just clean up a little bit. And then when you are frying foods on the stove, when your foods come out, you need to have a plate or some type of bowl with a lot of napkins in there so that they can catch all the grease. Yeah, so a container with a napkin similar to this so that when the fries come out, they don't go right onto your plate. They go into the container with the napkin so that they can catch some of the grease. And so that you keep your plate looking clean. Because we eat with our eyes, foodie gang. We eat with our eyes. Okay, my oil is not hot. A good way to test out your oil is place one fry in there and see if it is hot enough before you put all your fries in there. Because when I put all these fries into my oil, it is gonna bring down the temperature of the oil. So you want your oil to be hot. So I have a little bit of beef left over. We got our Philly cheesesteak sliders in the oven right now. We are using Hawaiian sweet rolls, beef, steak beef, peppers and onions, and then we put a little bit of butter on the top so that I can get that nice crust in the oven. And Kelly said, what are you going to cook next? Oh, I mentioned a couple of items, but what I forgot was that, tomorrow's Saturday, that's our breakfast. I like to do breakfast. I'm going to be making oatmeal in the morning. It's going to be nice. I'm going to put some coconut flakes, walnuts, mangoes, and bananas in it. So it's kind of going to be like a tropical oatmeal. Making oatmeal. Our worms in dirt dessert. It's kind of like, I don't do a lot of desserts, foodie gang, so I have some good desserts lined up. I just got a hand mixer, and then I'm gonna be making homemade chili. So I have a couple of things: mango, banana, oatmeal, worms in dirt, Halloween dessert, homemade chili, and I'm gonna be making those pasta shells. I promise y'all, food. I'm making them pasta shells. I went to the butcher. I got a whole lot of meat. We good to go now. Okay, so my oil is hot. So I'm gonna carefully place them all in there. You can tell if your oil is hot because when you put one of your items that you're frying in there, you'll see the oil start to bubble, and you'll also hear it as well. Ooh, okay, I keep peeking without y'all, foodie gang, and it's not right. I know I'm wrong, but I gotta look. I gotta look. But how is everybody's day going so far? How was you guys' day so far? I think this is the hardest part about cooking. It's like the waiting game. We got the Philly cheesesteak sliders in the oven. We got the fries on the stove. We are just waiting. We are just waiting, foodie game. Okay, I'm gonna stop opening the oven because that's gonna make it go slower. Well, today like I told you guys, I got a lot of new stuff. So for my birthday, my sisters treated me so well on my birthday, and I actually did a live stream with my sisters on my birthday. It was we went to a restaurant, and so you guys got to meet the family. But they treated me so wonderful for my birthday. Um, they got my nails done. Look, I got my nails done, foodie gang. New pots, new dishes, a hand mixer. And Kelly said, my day was good. What about yours? Can't complain. So, today I was kind of just unpacking, getting my house situated because we also decorated for Halloween. We used to decorate all the time, but I don't know. I kind of have gotten out of that like these past couple months. So we decorated for Halloween. I got all my new stuff set up. I also have. Does it look brighter in here to you guys? I got a phone stand that has a ring light around it. So we will see how all that stuff works out. So we got our fries here. I like my fries to be crispy. Okay, we got 2 minutes on our sliders, and I cannot wait for you guys to see how they look. They look amazing. The fries, I like my fries to be real crispy, so I'm going to let these go for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. But let me know, where is everybody watching from? Okay. Oh my goodness. Wait till y'all. I'm going to move this pan. I'm going to move this pan. Let it get its own shine. Do y'all see that? Oh my goodness. And the duck said, I like my fries crispy too. I'm watching from Arizona. Yes, I like my fries crispy. Not burnt though, but crispy. Okay, so we have the sliders out from the oven, and y'all can see what that butter does. Is it makes the sliders just brown so great. And Kelly said, what type of fast food do you like? Kelly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I be trying to eat at home, but I like Subway. I honestly like fast food and got so expensive now. It's really not even worth it. But I'll do Subway. Um, there's this Mexican place. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Zalos. Zalos has some good Mexican food. I used to like Burger King. But like I said, fast food is not costs way more than what it used to. Hit the like button, support the channel. Keep the stove on at money sign Chef Big Bank. Or you can send a super chat with your thoughts. So we got our fries that are done here. We got our sliders that are done. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna play that food again. When you're done with your oil, you want to immediately take it off of the heat. If you do not take your oil off the heat, your oil will burn. Don't ask me how I know, but I know.
Did you get it before?
And the duck said that food looks so good. This is my baby. Also from Ava's Playtime on YouTube. Subscribe to her channel for kiddos. Ava, wait. Come back and those other things. Okay. So, y'all see our sliders. Let me hold these up for y'all. Would you want some water or something?
No. There are no vegetables.
Yeah, there's one in there. Yeah, go ahead and get it. Oh, you know what's crazy? I'm making all this food and she want a Lunchable. The disrespect. The disrespect. Y'all see that? Woo! Philly cheesesteak sliders. Let me put it down for I don't make it. But I tell you, the disrespect. Making all this food and you come up here asking for a Lunchable. Okay.
Can I get some after?
This is the hard part, is cutting it. Can you get some what?
Can I get some after you're done?
After I'm done, yeah. Woo! Okay, y'all, here we go. And the duck said, yummy. Okay, I gotta show y'all the middle part. Look at that. Oh my goodness, Philly cheesesteak sliders. And you know what? If it is game night, this is perfect because you can make all this and then once you're done with it, you're done. Look at that. Ooh, we got the beef, the peppers, and the onions with the provolone cheese. And Kelly said, are you going to put on some more butter? I was not planning on putting on more butter, But if you guys are at home, foodie gang, and you want to do more butter, put some more butter on there. Y'all, I don't need to eat no extra. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Alright, foodie gang. Did y'all see that? Okay. So then we got our fries right here. Woo, and they hot. Oh, I think I have a little bit of ranch. Remember when I did buffalo chicken wings and I made homemade ranch and I put it into those containers? Well, I think I got some more in the fridge. But let me move some things around, y'all. Here we go. Philly cheesesteak sliders, and we got fries here. Subscribe to the channel. Join the channel. Become a member. Here we go. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And Kelly said, am I going to put on more butter? You know what, Kelly? Just for you, I'm going to put on more butter on this one that I'm going to take a bite out of. Put more butter on it. Just for Kelly. This one's for you, Kelly. We got the extra butter. We got the extra butter. Oh my goodness. It's right here. Delicious. I said, I gotta share the recipe. All right. Look at that. Woo-wee! Kelly said, I can't wait to make this at home. And you know what, foodie gang? I always try to share recipes with you guys that you feel comfortable making at home. This is really simple to make. It took so long since I was talking. But I always try to make recipes with you guys that you feel like you can make at home, because it's like, yeah, you want to see me make fancy food, but you also want to see me make food that you can make at home. And not only do I make food that you can make at home, I also give you the recipe. You know what my dad used to always say? He would never give out his recipes. If you ask him, he would be like, I ain't going to tell you what's in there. But for me, I want you guys to make good food. So I got no problem sharing. Okay. Woo! I just thought about something. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna move y'all over to the table, but hold on. I want to show you guys my Halloween wall. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all over. If we get disconnected, I'm coming back. I got all my cabinets open. I don't know why, but when I be cooking, I never close any of my cabinets. Okay. So, yeah, y'all see it. The Halloween wall. Hold on. Let me get my seating together. And yes, Kelly, super simple recipe, easy to make at home. And okay, so I forgot the ranch. Hold on. Because I couldn't remember where I put it in my fridge, but now I remember where I put it. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember where I put my ranch in the fridge, but then I thought about it. I was like, I know where it's at. Okay, this is the ranch I made. We were doing buffalo wings. I made some ranch. I'm telling y'all, that homemade ranch is fire. Here we go. So, let me just do it this way. Ooh, there we go. So we got our Philly cheesesteak sliders, fries, and a little bit of ranch. Okay, foodie gang. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be back in the morning for breakfast. And then I'm starting the Spooky Eats contest tomorrow. It launches tomorrow. Oh my goodness, like, just the peppers and the onions taste so good. Kelly, it is so good. And this meat has the perfect amount of seasoning. Put salt, pepper, McCormick steak seasoning. And I put some Worcestershire. I know I'm not saying that word right. It's okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. That sauce that start with a W. And my said that looks scrumptious. Y'all, foodie and the food I eat really be good. You know, somebody asked me one time, they were like, they was like, do you actually eat the food? I'm like, what do you think? Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 5K. Come on now. Come on. By the time this month is over, we should definitely be at 5K and a little bit more. I got my homemade ranch. My fries. And Cheryl said, wow, that looks so delicious and yummy. I will try and food again. Thank you so much, am I saying it right? For subscribing. When I cook this amazing food, I give you guys the recipes. Sometimes at the moment I'm doing the live, I have the recipe posted. Sometimes I'll post it after, but I share the recipes with you guys. Join my channel. Support the channel on Cash App, money sign Chef Big Bank, or you can send a super chat. Y'all, when I made buffalo wings, I made a homemade ranch. It was delicious. Woo! Okay, so I'm not gonna eat all these sliders because another thing about these sliders is that it makes a lot. I already figured out who I'm gonna give it to. My sisters. Oh my, look at that. It is literally falling out of here. Oh my goodness. This is the type of food that you only share with people you love. You're like, look, if I like you, you can have none. I gotta love you for you to get a bite of this. Y'all gotta try these at home. They are good. Oh my goodness. These are scrumptious. Oh my goodness, food again. Thank you, Autumn. She said that looks so good. It is delicious, and I made these sliders years ago. They were so good that I have never forgotten these sliders. So I haven't made these in a long time, and I was like, you know what? It's football season. This is the perfect recipe to share with you guys because you can make these at home.
Is it good? Easiest hair on the wall.
This is our Halloween wall. Y'all know I make children's content. My daughter has a YouTube channel. And so we love to decorate And what I do, let me turn y'all a little bit. What I do is I print out coloring pages. So this coloring page actually says 907 goodies. And so I love to color. So I print out coloring pages with my daughter and we'll just color. And then we'll hang them up on the wall. And so, definitely check out Ava's Playtime. A lot of great content over there. And Foodie Gang, I just wanted to go live with y'all to show y'all this recipe. I know your girl ain't been going live like that a lot, but I'm finna get back onto it. Oh. I'm finna get back to it. And White said, where are you located? I am in Alaska. And Autumn said, oh my goodness, can you adopt me? You know what? I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I was given up for an adoption, I would want someone like me to adopt me. And then White said, what time is it there? It is 8:20. And we've been on here for about an hour. Oh. Yes, so subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel, Ava's Playtime. We're making a lot of great content over there, especially for the holidays. You guys, I have a lot planned for October. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be going live tomorrow to make breakfast. And then I have that dessert that I want to make with you guys. I'm trying to get to it tomorrow, but y'all be flexible. When you subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notifications so that you get all of the notifications when I am going live. But Autumn said, I am actually considering moving to Alaska in 2026 after I graduate dental hygiene school. Maybe we will be neighbors. Haha. You know what? There are actually a lot of dental hygienists. Am I saying it right? There's actually a lot of hygienists, and so I work in the medical field as well. I have a little bit of experience. I ain't gonna say I got a lot. I'm a CMA, a certified medical assistant. It's just a new degree or certificate I got recently. But when I go to the dentist, I be talking to the girls, and they were telling me about their job as a hygienist. And one of the girls has been working there for a while. And so, when I go to the doctor's office, I'll always, talk to the staff because I have a very little medical background. And then Barry White said, were you born in Alaska? Yes, I was born in Alaska. My sister, I said it wrong. My mom's sister's husband was stationed in Alaska because we have 2 military bases, the Air Force and the Army. We have a really, really big military presence in Alaska. And so he was stationed in Alaska a long time ago, because I'm 30. This is a long time ago. So when my mom's sister's husband got stationed in Alaska, my aunt and her husband moved up here, and my mom followed them down here. Then that's how, our family really got to Alaska on my mom's side. And so, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. So, yes, that's how we got here. I was born in Alaska. I lived here all my life. I did live in Oregon for about 7 years. I know I used to say 9, but I was doing the math. It's really 7. So, I did live in Oregon. That's where I went to culinary school. I went to the Cordon Bleu um, Culinary Arts of Portland, something like that. I went to Portland, and that's where I experienced. I finna say something nasty about the people in the kitchen. But I worked in Oregon in the kitchen, and that's where I did my professional cooking, was when I was in Oregon. So imagine 7 years later, I come back to Alaska, but I never cooked in Alaska. So everyone, like, they don't really know because they didn't see me in the kitchen. So they don't really know. But then when they watch my channel, they're like, oh my goodness. And Autumn said, that's awesome. Yes. I would say that if you're someone that likes to travel, I always try the food when I go out and travel somewhere, because I feel like the food tells you everything you need to know. But also, Foodie Gang, joining my group on Facebook, my fan page, almost at 2,000 members. If you're not someone that travels a lot, that's the best as you're going to get. Because you have all these different foodies and all these people around the world who love to cook, that all congregate or that are all part of Chef Big Bang Foodie Gang fan page. So in one day, we will go across the globe in the group. I saw food from India today, saw food from Asia, saw food from America. I mean, it is amazing how everyone comes from a different culture, different background, a different place, but we all love food. And so we share our passion of food. And I have learned so much in this group than I would have ever have learned. Because I wouldn't have known this many different foodies. Okay, Kelly. Good question, Kelly. And Kelly's always coming through with the good questions. Okay. Kelly said, do you prefer store-bought ranch or homemade? I'm gonna be honest. My child is like 7. So I feel like, me personally, I feel like I've gotten lazy with my cooking because she was so little. And now that she's getting older, I'm having more time to cook, where I can actually make food and not have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm starting to make things from scratch. I would say the homemade ranch is better. I also realize that with being a mom and being busy, that sometimes we do not have time to make everything from scratch and we got to get store bought. But my preference would be homemade ranch. And like I said, my kid, I've gotten kind of lazy with my cooking, but now I got 907 Good Eats and my daughter's getting older. I have more time to cook. And Autumn said, yes, exactly. Love trying new food too. Okay, so when we go on vacation, you know how everyone has like their things that they want to do on the trip. Some people want to go sightseeing. Some people want to go on tours. They want to go to a museum. Me? Y'all know where I want to go. I want to go to a restaurant. I want to go to a farmer's market. Maybe a farm. Like, I want to know about the food. That's what I want to see. I want to see what they're eating over here. Okay. So in the beginning of this season, and after I ended season 2, I went on vacation. We went to Las Vegas. It's my first time going there. Y'all, let me get this out of the way. Las Vegas is very expensive. I was not ready, Foodie Gang, but now I'm ready. The food in Las Vegas, so good. So good. The food was really good. I went to Pyramid Cafe. I stayed in the Luxor Hotel. The food was amazing. I documented my whole journey. Go back and watch my Las Vegas eats, and I said, period. Yeah, I wanna go to the restaurants. I wanna go to the farmers market. Like that is me sightseeing. Y'all, okay, so before we get up out of here, I'm gonna tell y'all. When we went to Las Vegas, we went because the Spy Ninja Arcade was opening. It is the first YouTuber theme park in the whole, well, I'm not gonna say the whole world, in the US. I'm like, let me not talk them up too much. Okay, it's a group of YouTubers, Spy Ninjas. They've been on YouTube for 11 years. They made a lot of money. They put all their money together. They opened this arcade. It's like an amusement park, actually. It was amazing. And you know what I did when I went there? I went to the cafe. Y'all, check out my video on my Las Vegas Eats. The cafe was bussing. I looked in the back. I said, what's this? Because you know, when you go to like a place where they have kid stuff and they serve food, the food never be that good. I'll never forget the Incognito Cafe. I have to watch those. I looked in the kitchen because you know I'm nosy like that. I looked in the kitchen and there was a white coat back there. There they had a whole chef at this amusement park in Las Vegas, and it was amazing food. I mean, they're not playing no game. Shout out to these YouTubers, the Spy Ninja, for making the Spy Ninja headquarters. Okay, yeah, Spy Ninja headquarters, so tight. And Autumn said, why sightsee when you can taste test instead? Yeah. It's like, why do I just want to look at stuff? No, I want to look at stuff and I want to taste it. And then Kelly said, do you have a pet? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I do not like animals that much. Or, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't want to be an animal owner. It is a lot of work having a dog. I do not have a pet right now, but there was 3 months of my life where I thought I could own a dog, and this was before I had a daughter. So when I owned this dog, I was like, "Whoa, this is a big commitment on me." Y'all, that dog, I had to give it on up. And we got Mr. Troy in the building. He said, what's good, 907 and chat. We just in here chilling, Troy. I made Philly cheese steak sliders and fries. And Mr. Tony, you're gonna have to scroll back because they was good. And so we just up in here talking. But Mr. Troy, how have you been? And if you guys are on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to Mr. Troy's channel. Very funny dude. And you know when you meet somebody and you can just tell that they're good people, they ain't talking crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of these YouTubers, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. But when you meet people that are reasonable, funny, supportive, and just saying the right things, it's a breath of fresh air. Because let me tell y'all, look, it's crazy out here. But food gang, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I got my Philly cheesesteak sliders, and my fries. Thank you guys all so much for stopping by. Hit the like button if you are in here now, and if you are watching on the replay. And the Spooky Eats food contest is beginning tomorrow. Join my group on Facebook, Chef Big Bang Foodie Gang fan page, to get more information about the contest. Kelly said, good night. Ooh. See, that's where I gotta go, y'all. I didn't eat this food and got tired. Kelly said, good night. Autumn said, have a good night. And Mr. Troy said, these YouTube streets are crazy. And you know what, Mr. Troy? I agree. And that's exactly why I stay in the kitchen. But thank you guys so much for stopping by my kitchen today. After this live stream ends, come leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the channel. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. You can always support the channel at # Chef Big Bank on Cash App, or send a super chat or a super thanks. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Oh, wait. I'm your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. I'll see y'all on the next one. And yes, Kelly, I am. I'm going live tomorrow. I'll see y'all again in the morning.